Hi everyone, I'm Christina from Movie Musings, and today I'll be reviewing The Ides of March. It was released to audiences on October 7, 2011, and it's directed by George Clooney. It stars George Clooney, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Paul Giamatti, Ryan Gosling, Marissa Tomei, Jeffrey Wright, and Evan Rachel Wood. Synopsis reads, an idealistic staffer for a newbie presidential candidate gets a crash course on dirty politics during his stint on the campaign trail. It's based on the play by Beau Willimon. Maybe I pronounced that correctly. It's a play about, it's a movie about political scandal and how even if you have the best of intentions, you can't really stick to them, or you're not going to be the same person you were when you went into the business as time progresses and as people make choices that benefit themselves without regard to any consequences. And I chose the word business because that's actually what they used throughout the film. Nobody referred to it as this field or this industry. Everyone said this business. It's, that I don't think it was a coincidence that they chose that, and I also don't think it's purely fictional. It's because it's a movie. It's this platform. It's it might be true, but what do I know? I'm not a politician. I like the trailer because it's like slow, a little bit slow, and then it builds up. You don't know what's going to happen. You get the idea that Ryan Gosling's character, he switches sides, but you don't know why he switches sides. You just know that he's enticed by the competition, that they want him, and actually the person who meets with him, played by Paul Giamatti, who by the way is a great actor. Like, if you've seen his other work, whatever it is, whether it's The Illusionist or this other movie that I just can't remember, Street Kings, I think, where he played necrophilic villain. Yeah, he does a good job in all his roles. I also like the sound of his voice. He made a proposition for Ryan Gosling's character, Mike. Steven. Mike is played by George Clooney, by the way. Basically saying that he's so talented. He was kind of like brown-nosing him because he wants him, but there were two reasons why he wanted him. I will reveal that he had, obviously, it's a political movie, so you know that everyone's got their own agendas, and you can't really trust anyone, and he screws him over. Paul Giamatti's character, Tom Duffy, he screws over Steven horribly, and it was terrible how when it unfolds what he did and what his plan was, that he was like, either way I win, regardless of the outcome, whether he gets him or not, he wins, and his reasons for it, they were so smart and so conniving at the same time. Philip Seymour Hoffman's character, Paul. Never been good with names. He makes a huge speech about loyalty, especially in this business, and he gives a little bit about his history as a senior campaign manager, and why he's gotten where he's gotten in over 20 years because of loyalty. And even though Ryan Gosling's character got screwed over, but he gets his revenge in a twisted way, political way. He was in the wrong because he met with the enemy. It's like, why did you even go there? You were fine here. He was number 2 in command, basically. I understand he was ambitious, but why did he meet in the first place with the enemy? Even though he got screwed over, so he got screwed over also by his friend, Tom. Or is it Paul? Oh dear. Philip Seymour Hoffman's character. It's like you can't trust anyone in this business, and even though he did make this whole spiel about loyalty, he said that because he betrayed his confidences first by meeting with the enemy, he had no remorses about what he did in order to screw him over. And even when you think you have friends, like Marissa Tomei's character, she plays a New York Times reporter, a political reporter. She when Ryan Gosling's character says to her, "I thought we were friends," and she's like, "Let's not pretend this was anything more than it was. You gave me the scoops, because I was a New York Times reporter, and that's it. That's the only reason why you even talked to me. So don't pretend you're my friend now. Ouch. But, you know, the tables always turn, and then she needs something and he won't deliver because he chooses not to. It just shows like a really underside of of politics, and it kind of got me sad that, I mean, it's a movie, but it's probably true. You know, even the most idealistic or like the beacon of hope that we place upon a political figure, you know, it's like, in order to get to such prominence, whether it's governor, Democratic candidate, president, senator, whatever, you have to make promises to shady people with money and connection and powers in order to get to your own station of power. And in order to maintain that station of power, you have to make on those promises that you made, right? Really, this isn't a democracy. This is like an oligarchy. You know, a few selected, connected, wealthy individuals represent all of us, and it's not always with our interests at heart. It's a little depressing. It's like he has this idealism, Ryan Gosling's character, and he is crushed when his idol, which is played by George Clooney, as a politician, he completely destroyed himself. His image, the image that he had of him, it was completely shattered because of his own actions. And it's not the first time that this has been, this isn't like some fantastical situation that's only created in the movies. This has actually happened throughout history. And it's funny that they actually say a line. One character says to another, I will not say who, so that I won't give much away. He says, you can do anything you want when you're president. You can start unnecessary wars. You can destroy the country into bankruptcy, stuff like that. But you cannot screw the interns. That shit will get you. Ha ha ha, very funny. It's kind of almost like a pop cultural reference or something. Yeah, but I thought the movie was really good, paced out and everything, and the acting was brilliant. So you know, aside from my own like disillusions about the political system of the United States, I give this movie an A. So good job to Clooney, yay! Yeah, check us out, and if you have any feedback or you want to give your own opinions, they're encouraged. So thanks for checking us out. Bye!